AquaStarGoddess. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. Hit that bell button so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video, and smash the like button. Welcome to my channel. How are we doing today? Hopefully we are all doing very well and very good. I came live tonight because I figured, hey, why don't I share something with you guys, some new information with you guys, a new kind of ritualistic practice, and then also kind of let you guys know what's going on the spiritual tip. Hey, Truly, how's it going, babe? Welcome back, honey. How have you been? How have things been going? So I want to kind of just give you guys an update. I'm definitely going to be getting back on my spiritual tip and spiritual work. For some reason, I was off, and I think I kind of figured it out. So here's what I've kind of learned. I feel like, because my altar has been in my room, and I know there's some people who advise against that because of more like a respect thing, but I think for me, I'm going to take my altar out of my room and put it like in a central place so that the energy is not so concentrated in one space or one area. So I want to go ahead and kind of make sure that it's I feel like it needs a larger space, honestly, because I think it holds energy, and I think the energy that it holds, it needs more space. So that's for starters. For second, I just want to let you guys know, first and foremost, I'm going to be getting back to making my oils. So we're going to be doing, hold on, I got you guys. You know what? I'm not even going to tell y'all what oils I'm going to do. I'm just going to do them, and then I'm going to present it. Now, you guys know I used to provide a really good money oil, really good money rituals. So we're going to be getting back to that stuff because, honey, we can't be off of it, okay? We gotta stay on the game, okay? We got to stay on it. So we're going to get back to doing our money rituals. We're going to be getting back to pretty much doing all of our healing rituals, monthly money rituals. Sometimes we used to do pretty much a moon work. We used to do a lot of moon work. So I'm going to be getting back to doing that. So if you guys want to be joining me, then let me know. I'm kind of considering making like an inner circle where we have like a small group setting where I can teach you guys like how to do these things on your own. And then sometimes what's really good when you create like groups like that, it's a good idea to have like a group where you can access a larger amount of energy when you need something. So for instance, let's just say that you're trying to, let's say, get like a big lump sum of money, and we're not talking about $10,000. We're talking about $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $5 billion, right? Shit like that. Like when you want to get larger sums, I'm thinking that has a lot to do with a largest subset of energy. So I'm kind of working on some new ideas and new concepts as it relates to our spiritual work. And I want to just kind of explore those concepts because I'm really starting to think that actually might have some weight to it and some pull to it. So anyway, I've got a list of oils that we are going to be working on. Obviously, I'm going to be including love stuff for you guys. But for me, you guys know, for me, I'm back with my money. You know what I mean? I need my money stuff. Like, give me the money stuff. These niggas will come. These niggas will come. You know, that ain't my issue. But so for you guys, I'm going to be working, obviously, make sure you get you guys some love oils and things like that, so you can attract, you know, keep your loves attracted to you, keep them all on your hip and stuff like that. And then also we're going to be doing our blessed and money and blessed, and those are my favorite ones. And actually a hex breaker. So I do my spiritual baths that are really, all of my spiritual baths are really good, but the ones that I love the most are probably going to be the money manifestation spiritual bath and the hex breaker. Those are really powerful, and I usually make them in relation to what's going on with the moon and moon work. And now I've got some more kind of elemental planetary alignments that I actually put into the time that goes into the work that we're doing as well with the spiritual baths and creation of products. So all of that is going to also be related to what's going on with the planetary alignment. So anyway, that's just a quick update on products, services, and things like that that's going to be going on. Obviously, you guys know that I do still offer readings. So if you want your readings, go to the website and order your goddamn readings, okay? Next up, we're going to talk today. Listen, if you want something fast, right now, I need it tomorrow. Like yesterday, it's late. I need my bill paid. This ritual is going to be perfect for you. If you guys have like anything that's coming up, like you maybe, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be like, oh my God, I need to learn this study material like super fast. This ritual can help you you're like, oh my God, I need this bill paid and I don't have the money that I need for it. This ritual can help you. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I need the money for my, for my vacation. You know what I mean? Like, I need the money for my vacation. I had to spend it on this. Maybe you got like a toll bill came through and it was $1,200 and you had to pay $1,200 on the toll bill. You're like, oh shit, now I need money for my vacation. So this is how we get this done quickly. So first off, I'm gonna send a special thanks to Saint Expedite. If you've never heard of Saint Expedite, let's just kind of go ahead and explore some of the details that I've gathered today. We are going to, hold on, bear with me one second. Let me just pull up my research here. No, not you. So today we're gonna be talking about Saint Expedite, okay? And Saint Expedite is, the word says expedite. When you get expedited shipping, okay, it's a lot faster than the standard ground shipping, right? And so that's what this is when you're gonna use this ritual or this energy to help you get something really fast. And it can be, like I said, it could be a number of things. It could really be anything that you need to get super fast. Like, this is something you need to have like yesterday. You needed it last week, okay? And so first and foremost, let's go ahead over the prayer. So Saint Expedite, you lay and rest. I come to you and ask that this wish be granted. Then you state your wish. Expedite now what I ask of you. Expedite now what I want of you. This very second, don't waste another day. Grant me what I ask for. I know your power. I know you because of your work. I know you can help me. Do this for me, and I will spread your name with love and honor so that it will be invoked again and again. Expedite this wish with speed, love, honor, and goodness. Glory to you, Saint Expedite. Okay, so that's the prayer that you would say. Now, you want to do this with either a red candle. If it's money, you want to use a green candle. And then also as an offering, you want to offer Saint Expedite pound cake, okay? More specifically, Sara Lee pound cake, okay? All right, so now let's move back into the details that I've learned. Now, I want to tell you. So now, Saint Expedite, obviously, that saints are kind of associated with Catholicism, right? So that's kind of where it comes from. But I want to tell you the African, Yoruba, voodoo, hoodoo, kind of equal syncretized energy. So Saint Expedite is also syncretized with Ilegua sometimes, okay? Also Paba Legba, rarely, okay? And then also Beron sometimes, okay? But one of the other things that Paba Legba is, I'm sorry, not Paba Legba, but Saint Expedite is also associated or syncretized to is Ishu, okay? Now, Ishu, I believe, is obviously much higher rank than Saint Expedite, but and therefore deserves a lot more of a respectability nature. But keep in mind that it is possibly connected. There's a connection here between those two energies because of their similarities. So let's go over some of the similarities of all of the energies. So this is like a side-by-side check for their vibe. Now, keep in mind, each of these energies are obviously, let's just talk about it. So the Orishas, the Loas, the saints, what it basically is, they're all coming from ancient knowledge and ancient awareness, the deities and the gods from ancient knowledges and ancient awareness that were just translated and transitioned to the culture of the people that were using that energy. It is still the same, still comes from the same place. Most of this stuff originates from Yoruba traditions, okay, Ifa. But so the Ishu is from Ifa or Yoruba. Ilegua is from Yoruba and also Santeria. The Paba Legba obviously is from voodoo, from voodoo or voodoo. And the Saint Expedite is also from Catholicism. Now, they're interestingly similar in some of the things that they can do. So Ishu is the trickster divine messenger. Ilegua is the opener of roads. Baba Legba is the gatekeeper to the spirit realm, speedy helper, and brings fast results for Saint Expedite. Now, one of the reasons why they kind of are often not, I won't say that they are like considered the same, but they are kind of considered complementary or very closely related to one another is because they are all considered a messenger. They are all considered kind of like a gatekeeper type of thing and a road opener. So that's the one thing that really kind of locked them all into one of the same energies, was that they were like road openers and helping things to happen and open up really fast. So that's the reason why we're going to use that. Now, obviously, well, not obviously, but for me specifically, when I use the Saint Expedite ritual, I actually did use the Legba, and Ishu. Okay, I did them all, and I had offerings for each of those different sets of for the different sets, because they are very closely related and they're very similar, to where the kind of the process did not veer away from one or the other. So meaning that they were so similar that they could almost be considered the same. Now, obviously, from the Yorubas, the Haitians, they're all going to get mad if I say some shit like that. But the reality is that if they represent the same thing, or let's just say, because Saint Expedite is kind of like, it originated from the Orishas, it originated from the Ifa, you know, so they're basically just taking the deities of the taking the deities of Ifa or Yoruba tradition, and they are putting it in their language and in their culture, and that's what they're doing. So they're just basically transitioning, just like Aphrodite is actually, I think, Isis or something like that. So the Greek goddess Aphrodite was actually is actually considered, I believe it's Isis. It might be Nefertiti or some other shit like that, but it's one of the Egyptian goddesses. It's one of the Egyptian empresses. Okay, so that's basically all they're doing, is they're taking it from one tradition and then they're molding it to fit their culture and their tradition. So I know that, you know, a lot of the people, you know, in the Ifa tradition, in Vodou, they might get upset with some of this stuff, but in reality, it's still going on around the world. So, you know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about, right? So, because they are so similar, I feel like if you prefer to kind of fall under Ifa, if you prefer to fall under Santeria or Yoruba or Voodoo, then you can take one of those other deities or spirits and use them as opposed to Saint Expedite. So you could use Ishu if you practice Ifa, or if you are sort of Yoruba / Santeria, you could use Ilegua as opposed to Saint Expedite. Although if you are Santeria, most likely you would be okay with using Saint Expedite. What I'm saying is, if you feel uncomfortable talking to Saint Expedite, okay, because you're not no Catholic, then you can use Baba Legba, you can use Ilegua, you can use Ishu. All right. Just depends on what denomination of spirituality you fall under, right? So I just wanted to kind of give you the syncretized energies and spirit names, so that if you practice under another spiritual tradition, then you can just kind of transition this ritual to what you need to do. Okay. All right, so basically this is the gate opener, the road opener, the person that's a messenger between the physical and the spiritual realm to get things done quickly and fast, okay? So you use that prayer that I gave you earlier, and obviously, like I said, if you're going to be doing if you're using this for money, then you want to use a green candle. Everything else can be with a red candle. All right, now if I don't know where you're shopping at, but you can go to your local spiritual shop. Right now, I don't have any candles, but you can order. If you let me know, like if you know you want to use this ritual and you know that it's not right now, just let me know. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a whole kit for this little thing right here, okay? I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to work on that tonight. I'm going to work on creating a kit for this. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I'll have the kit ready for you. Inside of the kit, what's going to be included, it's going to be the candle that you need for money or regular work. It's going to also include the prayers that you would use, how you're going to set up your altar, etc., and then what you would need to do throughout that process. But that's if you're interested, let me know. Like, send me an email. Send me an email at msqualah@hotmail, though. Because my other email is it's gone. Okay, I don't have it anymore. But anyway, moving forward, so this is the ritual. So what you want to do is you want to start this. I personally started mine on a Wednesday, and by Friday, everything was resolved. Okay. Everything was resolved. Everything that I needed resolved was resolved by Friday. Okay. So, and I started it on Wednesday morning for specifically with the name of Saint Expedite. However, the night before I did start with, the night before Wednesday morning, I started with, hold on. Sorry. So sorry. The night before, yeah, I did start with a petition to Ilegua before, right? So it's very interesting that Saint Expedite and Ilegua were actually considered closely related in what they were doing. So I actually did like a 2-part series. So on Tuesday I started with Ilegua, and then early morning Wednesday at sunrise, then I went on with Saint Expedite, and throughout the couple of days I went ahead and continued on. After by Friday, the issue that I had that I needed fixed quickly was fixed. Okay, so this is going to work for you if you need it to work. First off, thank you, Expedite, Ilegua, Yeshu, whomever. Okay, God damn it, thank you and appreciate you. God damn it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and write this up and create like a whole little kit. So if you need something done fast, something handled really quick and fast, if you want to do the ritual yourself, you can absolutely do it. I'll create the kit for you. Just let me know and I'll send that kit to you. Or if you want me to do the ritual for you, obviously it's going to have a service fee for that, but you let me know and we can get that done for you. So anyway, use this if you know about this stuff and you're comfortable doing your own work. Use this to help you. I mean, it works for me in a couple days, honey. It took 2 days and shit was handled. I'm talking handled. I'm talking bitches was like, what do I got to do with the motherfuckers was handling shit that they wasn't trying to handle. So everything that I needed handled was handled. Okay. So, and it was a quick turnaround, very fast recovery. Like shit worked out so quickly. So I am recommending this to you. I'm super excited about this whole process, how it worked out for me, because it was something that I needed. So one of the things that you want to remember that you're doing when you are doing your ritual work, always remember to show respect to whomever, whatever spirit you're working with, show them respect. Okay. And honor them with what they like. You know, that's why you have your offerings. Your offerings are considered the things that they like, that they enjoy, not shit you enjoy, shit they enjoy. Okay. That's like going on. So that's like trying to get somebody on somebody's birthday, you go and give them some shit you like. And you're like, they like, bitch, I don't like this shit. Okay. I like my shit. On somebody's birthday, you get them what they like, not what you like. Okay. The same thing. When you're working with your spirits, you'll get them what they like, not what you like. Okay. Show some respect. Okay. And they will do what you need them to do. Okay. All right. So let me see. Jules, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. Truly Blessed says, I feel so sick to my stomach out of nowhere. What? Why? What happened? What's going on over there? So anyway, use this ritual, guys. Really use it. Okay. Like I said, so that's it for now. I just wanted to share that really quickly with you guys. That is actually one of the requirements of the ritual. So I've done my part. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done. Thank you. Was to share publicly. Okay. To share publicly so that more people will begin to use the energy with Saint Expedite. We'll begin to call and talk to Saint Expedite for help. Okay. So it's like buying someone your favorite outfit and shoes that don't fit. I'm saying, like, what the actual fuck? That is so seriously funny. Jules, thank you so much for pointing that out. Like, seriously, bitch. Like, I can't fit my thigh in this bitch. What am I gonna do with this? They probably be like, oh shoot, that means I can wear it. Really? Okay. So yeah. So anyway, that was what I wanted to share with you guys as far as ritual goes. And like I said, I will be putting some ritual kits together. For those of you who don't feel comfortable doing your own spiritual work, if you don't feel comfortable doing your own spiritual work and you're like, I don't know nothing about this spiritual shit, you do it for me, then I will do it for you for sure. I will create the kit for you, give you all of the details, everything that you need to do. Or if you want to I can send you the kit. I can make the kit and send it to you, or I can do the work for you. Okay, that's just a choice you have to make on your own. Okay. And that's it. So I've done my due diligence for the night. I've done what I needed to do. That's really what I came here to share with you guys. And you know, that's it. Okay. So yes, I've been doing a lot of studying as far as the spirituality goes, and just kind of getting back onto making of my products. It's been a little while since I've actually made anything, but this past week or two, I've gotten back to making my oils. And the oils so fast, bro. Let me tell you, they work. And I guess I was distracted for a good while, because I was totally distracted for a very long period of time, apparently, because I mean, I may have been doing like my protection work for a little bit, but I hadn't been doing my money work, girl. And I guess you could fucking tell, okay? They had me stressed out in this bitch. I'm not doing, we're not doing that no more. Okay, that's what we not fucking doing. No more. All right. But one of the things that I really want to do is the cut the cord oil. I'm gonna make a cut the cord oil. Ooh, that's gonna be so strong. I think I just got to figure out what time period I want to make it in. But anyway, okay, I'm not going to tell you guys all of the oils that I'm working on, but there are going to be some really good oils in here that you guys are really want to take to keep your eye on and take a look at, especially this one right here. This is so good. Even better than the other stuff. This one's going to be really good too. Yeah. So yeah, so keep a lookout, keep yourself tuned into this channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And get notifications, get notifications from me, because make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on TikTok too, even though I don't have any content on TikTok yet. So you can follow me on TikTok. I just don't have any content yet, but I will start uploading some content on TikTok. And maybe even like I might do a little quick TikTok for this little thing here. That might be cool. But, I know that sometimes you guys have things that are going on that are like emergency situations, and I might be out here, frolicking in the frolicking in the grass and shit. I might be frolicking in the woods or something, or I might be, I might be doing the black girl joy joint. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes if I'm not immediately available to you guys, I want you guys to have like something that you can use when you absolutely need some spiritual help right now. Of course, you guys know you can go to my website, get your products, get your readings, get your consultations as well. So keep in mind, when you go to my website and you want to look at spiritual work, I offer spiritual work and spiritual consultations where we talk. You tell me what's going on and we talk about, things, and I give you a recommendation on what we could do, and unless you had your own idea on what you wanted to do. But for the most part, I will, if I feel like what you think we should do ain't what we need to do, then we ain't doing it. Because keep in mind, when we're working with a spiritual practitioner, they're also helping and advising you as well. And it's important to remember that on a regular basis, we be doing spiritual work and working with these spirits, boo. Okay. So it's necessary, after learning the things that we've learned by working with the spirits, by doing what we need to do, by working in the realms, oftentimes a lot of people are very impulsive, or just quick to act on certain things, and sometimes the way in which you want to act impulsively is not actually necessary. So just be mindful of that. But you can get your spiritual consultations as well on my website, and that's where we will determine what kind of spiritual work might actually be more beneficial to you, based on your situation and what you need. So, but this ritual that we just talked about tonight is all about urgency. It's all about emergency situations, getting shit done like ASAP, worked out today, tomorrow. I needed this handled yesterday. That's what you want to use this ritual for. Okay, so let's look at the comments. Let's see what's going on. So subscribe, you talk facts. Gotta love it. Oh, thank you. So follow the DMD on Instagram. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, babe. I will follow you back, but just give me a minute. I'm not on Instagram that much, but I get the notifications though. Okay. I just ain't there all the time. Okay. But like I said, if I'm not like frolicking then most likely you'll catch me here for sure. I come to YouTube, I think, the most out of all of my socials for the moment. And then obviously if you need to get in contact with me, my website is always available. Schedule your consultation or your readings. We do that for sure. Now, I think we can go into some reading. Let's do some reading. Let's get some music going. And then we can do some readings because I am interested in finding out what's going on in the energies. Now that I have completed the final step that I need to complete to make say expedite excited and happy, we can move forward, baby. We can move forward. All right. So I think we're aligned in how we think, and I for real think you would be refreshing for my life right now. And hopefully I can bring something to you as well. I appreciate that. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Now, what do you mean by, let's see what you said here. Just a minute. I'm double tasking, multitasking here. I think that we're aligned in how we think. In what way? What are we referring to? Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Let's find a good little playlist. I feel like listening to Chronix. I feel like Chronix is going to be just blessing my life right now. So let's do him. Yeah, Chronix. He's such a cutie, except his lips be always looking dry. It's like, bro, let me get you some Vaseline, baby. He's one of them guys you got to carry Vaseline around. Like, here you go, baby. You got to. Baby, come here. Let me rub your lips together. Baby, let me give you some Vaseline because you need a little bit, okay? Alrighty, so I think we're aligned in how we think. Okay, so now let's get to some cards. I talked about the ritual. You guys know you can go to my website. Definitely go. We can do those tarot readings, spiritual consultations, money work, hex breaking, all of that good stuff. And my hex breaking work is powerful because you know what? I know that there are a lot of spiritualists out there that they do their hex work. I do my hex work during certain periods of time. Not saying that they can't be done always. They can be, but what I'm saying, I make products, and my products, the strongest ones are made during specific times. So if you follow me, you already know what that is. If you've been following me for a while, you already know what that is, but we're not gonna talk about it right now. Okay, so what's going on with you, Truly? Are you sick? Let's find out. Is Truly Blessed sick? Is she pregnant? Me always trying to make somebody pregnant. Me always trying to make somebody pregnant, apparently. Like, girl, nobody wants to be pregnant but you. I don't even, honestly, do I want to be pregnant? No, I don't want to be pregnant. No, ma'am. Not unless there was a big lump sum of money involved. If there was a big lump sum of money involved, like $1 million maybe. But just for on some regular shit? Nah, I'm good. Just on some regular shit? Nah, I'm good. I think no. All right, so let's see. We're going to get some cards out. Let's get some cards out. Let's find out what's going on. I want to welcome you guys to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Hopefully you guys have been doing wonderful. I know, first off, hopefully you've been just frolicking like me, okay? Because that's what I've been doing. I've been frolicking, all right? You know, they got that hashtag Black Boy Joy. Okay, that's been me. All right. I've been Black girl joying it up in this mug because nobody has time for the unnecessary political bullshit that's going on. Nobody's got time to keep your mind completely focused on those things where you're just constantly in a state of disarray. I'm not going to do it. I won't be able to do it. That's the devil, right? That's the devil working on us. All right, Spirit, clear and concise messages. What is it that you would like to share with us for tonight? Let's get a collective, general, overall message before we go into the main version of the reading. I call upon the spirit guides that want to help and aid in the collective audience and be beneficial, okay, in a positive manner in this space. Any others that have any negative energy, go and head out the door, go and bounce. We do not need you here, and we appreciate you for leaving. Thank you. All right, good spirits that are here to benefit us, to give us clear, concise, accurate messages and details. We appreciate your presence. And we ask that you share what needs to be shared with our collective audience. All righty. Hey, Coco, how's it going, honey? How you been, girl? What's going on tonight? You going on a date today? Where you going? Where you going, girl? My nosy so. All right, Spirit, what would you like the collective audience to know? 10 of Cups, okay. What would you like the collective audience to know? Okay, Strength card. and the Magician. All right, let's find out what's going on here, because at the bottom of the deck we got a 9 of Swords. Why we got that though? Over here we got the Hierophant in a whole nother deck, by the way. So somebody's looking at some sort of just getting more serious, getting more committed, like getting more, you know, being more in your moral bag, right? Like this is somebody who's like, want to be in my integrity bag, right? I want to be in my integrity bag. I want to be in my moral bag, right? That means I want to be more moral. I want to show more morals. I want to express my moralistic nature. Okay? I want to kind of get closer to living in a more righteous way, you know, a more righteous life. You know, that's kind of what we're talking about here with the Hierophant. And the body underneath that, by the way, the Four of Pentacles was here. I feel like this is something that somebody's not really being open about. So it's like, maybe they're kind of like keeping it close to their chest that that's how they want to live their life. Maybe they got like a group of, okay, so let's just take for an example. Let's just say, for example, this is a guy, right? And this guy has had like hood friends, thug friends, or you know what I mean? They've been gangsters all their life, right? And this person is just starting to feel different. Like, man, I kind of want to live more integrity. Like, I kind of want to live a better life. Like, I don't want to be out here being grimy to people no more. I don't want to be treating women like this no more. I don't want to do this no more. And so he's keeping it to himself, probably because he's still around those friends. But the Six of Swords lets us know that he's going to be kind of abandoning and walking away from those friends to some degree. So I feel like for some of you guys, somebody out here, you got a player trying to make a change. What? Girl, what you doing? What you put on that man? What you put on him? And no, I wasn't talking about magic, although you could have done that because the Magician is so damn here, hunty. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You put some strong magic on him, didn't you? What you put on him? I was really thinking, did you put that thing on him? You know, I was thinking you must have put that thing on him. All right. I wasn't even thinking magic, but the Magician is here and it's the Strength card right next to it. So maybe you put that thing on him. Okay. What you do? What you do? You put that thing on him, didn't you? Oh, good. Girl, you doing some homework? Ooh, isn't it so good, girl? I used to love, when the kids was younger, I used to love taking them to Chuck E. Cheese, girl, for schoolwork. Oh, sitting there studying while they was running around screaming, here go some more tokens, baby. You going to, let me put some more money on your token card. Let's go. Let's go load you up. It really bugged me when they at Chuck E. Cheese, when they got basically an ATM card for the kids so they can just learn how to swipe. I'm like, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Getting them in the habit of swiping already. Ain't that crazy? Okay, let's get to the cards. Let's get back to the core of the cards, because this is really only the crown of the message. The crown of the message, we starting off with the Ten of Cups. Okay? Next card we've got is the Strength card. And then we also have the Magician present here. Now, like I said, because of the cards that I'm seeing on like the bottoms of decks and things of that nature, even in other decks that were just present there, kind of got me thinking that somebody out here is trying to make a change. Like there's a player trying to make a change because somebody put that thing on him. Now, whether that thing is the good old adult scene thing, or whether it's the magic, I don't know. It could be either of them, but somebody put that thing on that player, okay? I feel like you got this man crying, okay? This man is in some sort of sadness. He is ready to get serious with you, okay? He's ready. He's like, I'm crying, like, what is going on? So are y'all in separation or something? He's over here dreaming and wishing about the Ten of Cups, wanting things to work out, wanting things to be real, like strong, faithful seriousness, okay? What have you done? Did you put that thing on this man? I mean, did you put the magic on this person, or was the magic, you know, your poon tang, okay? Did you do the poon on him? Did you put the magical, okay, gateway to heaven on him? Is that what you did? Okay, is that what you did? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. All right, let's pull another deck here. I'm going to use this deck for some clarifications here. All right, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just kind of nervous because they turned the lights off to do the glow in the dark glow. Oh yeah. Oh girl, them kids gonna be fine. Girl, trust me, them kids is gonna be fine. I know it's a little scary, but them kids gonna be fine. They're gonna have a great time. And even if they get hurt, they're gonna cry for 2 seconds and realize I don't want to go home, so I'm good. Okay. I don't want to go home. I'm having too much fun, so I'm fine, mom. Okay, trust me, this kid's gonna be fine. All right, let's find out. Did you put the magic poon on him, or was it just magic? You know, did you put the magic poon tang on somebody? What happened? Ooh, look at this. Hold on, I had to see it. I could not. Look at this. The bottom of the deck is the moon card. There's a mirror image of 2 couples. It looks like 2 couples, or is that a mirror in between them and it's the same couple? Don't know, but let's keep it moving. All right, moving forward. Ooh, the Tower card. Something serious, okay? Something shocking, unexpected is coming up. What else? I feel like this is a shocker to this person and potentially this person's like tribe. It's like everybody around this person is like, you acting funny. Like, why is you acting like that? And he's like, I'm good. Like, what did y'all talk about? Like, I am straight. Like, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. This person is not like, y'all the ones tripping. Like, it's not me, it's y'all. Like, it's not me, it's you. So I feel like you got somebody changing. Like, you got somebody switching it up. You got somebody trying to make a better life for themselves. And everybody around this person is like, something wrong with you. Let's get some message cards because I really feel like some messages want to come out in this reading. I feel it. I feel it. We're going to grab the messages of love. That's my black deck here. Oh, guys, I want to tell y'all something real quick, and it's so off topic. But if I'm being honest with you guys, it's one of the things that have excited me this week. Oh, no. Are they not here? Oh, no. They're not here. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, they're not here. Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to have to intuit the fuck out of these messages, which I kind of am already, but well, that sucks. I was looking for a specific deck. I couldn't find it because you know what? It's in a bag that's not here, of course. It's at the office. Let me make sure. Let me look around. Yeah, I'm sure. It's gone. Okay. Wonderful. No problem. I've got the text messages. We can use the text messages. No biggie. Thank you for your patience. Okay. All right. So the energy that I was getting, though, is like this person is wanting to make a change in their life. It's like they want to just be like more wholesome is the word that's kind of coming out. Like, I want to be a little bit more wholesome. You know, I don't want to be a dirty ass. I don't want to be a dirty dick, like a dirty. Why is that coming out? I don't know why that's coming out, but it's, hey, we're gonna go with it. Okay. We're gonna go with it. All right. We're just gonna go with it. I don't want to be a dirty dude. Okay. Basically. All right, cool. No problem. So already got an attitude with some teenagers in line. I was like, y'all standing too close to me. Leave them babies alone. Leave them babies alone. No, Yusuf, you told me to listen to Iranian music? No, I don't recall. So how's it going over there? Seriously, not trying to be funny at all. So I want you to be happy. There are souls in the soul group that can make you, don't shy away from their love. So this energy is really literally pushing you away while also feeling these feelings. That's crazy. Let's go further. Let's find out more. I still want to devour you. See that? Do you see that? You see how that went down? You see how that went down? I feel like the first message was like a cop-out, or not letting me. It's either a cop-out or it's like a defense mechanism. You know how sometimes people are like avoidant, you know? And instead of getting hurt, or instead of the potential of getting hurt, they're like, nope, I'd rather just cut it off at the ankles now. I'd rather just cut the ankles now. Okay, so that's this energy right here coming in, because the next card says, I still want to devour you. Okay. And then it says, I did some research about twin flames. I'm not getting it yet. Right. So they feel like you guys have some sort of spiritual or like strong connection. Oh no, I can't lose you. I can't lose you. Oh no. So this person is now getting nervous. I feel like this is somebody who might be getting nervous, right? And this could be the reason why this Nine of Swords is here too, right? Because at the bottom of the deck of this card, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Hierophant over here too. So we got the Hierophant kind of showing his face twice, letting me know that this person is getting way more serious about being serious, getting serious about being serious. We also have the Three of Chalices over here. I feel like this person really thinks about you and being sexual with you. I'm also getting the vibe, side note. I'm getting a side note vibe that even if this person was with another person, they think about you when they're with that other person. Oof. Sheesh. Can I put you in a motherfucking back in the deck? That's terrible. That's what's coming down the cards though. All right, let's see what else. I'm always nice. Okay. But you just said my mouth is ruthless. Wait a minute. So you nasty nice? Is that what you're saying? You nasty nice? Don't be nasty nice. Don't be nasty nice. Let's just be mean or be nice. That's so funny I'm saying that, because I gotta apologize to Claus, because the other day I was like, bro, the other day Claus was like, did you get my email? And I was like, yeah, I got it. And I blank stared the camera, like, seriously. You know what I think I'm doing though? I think I'm just kind of like at this stage where it's like, when I see certain things that look like something, I'm like cutting it off at the ankles, basically. Like I just said, I'm cutting it off at the ankles. So I gotta apologize for being a little bit rude the other day, because I blank stared at the camera like this, like, yeah, I got it. Why do I need to respond? I literally said that, like, why do I need to respond? I was like, oh no. When I look back at it, I was like, that was not, it's very nice at all. That was kind of rude. Right, the blank stare is like, like, and it's just like, and the funny part about it is when you give somebody a blank stare, that's like a natural reaction, right? It's like a totally natural response, right? But when I'm in my blank stare mode, literally the thoughts that I'm thinking is like, do you think I should be responding any other way? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does it make sense for me to respond in any other kind of way than the way I'm responding right now? I don't know, but okay, whatever. Moving forward. So having you gave me an ego boost. You are so hot, but I was not planning on falling for you, but I did. Oops. So this kind of drags in that idea. Like the idea just keeps wrapping itself around. I'm stressed out about people judging us. So this person is stressed about being judged. This person also was not intending on falling for you or getting some feelings for you. And when they started getting feelings for you, now keep in mind, this is about somebody who's a little bit avoidant, right? This is about avoidant characteristics. So when somebody started feeling like they started getting feelings, they was like, oh no, you should go be with somebody else. The defense mechanism came out, right? They was like, oh no, you can't. But then in the back of their mind, they're like, I still want to devour you. And this is how they want to devour you, right? Okay. And then they're doing research on you, you know, and then they're like, I can't lose you, because now they're in this phase where their mind is starting to kind of like tweak out a little bit. Like, oh no, like, what did I do? Okay. So now this person is like, you know, realizing that, you know, they had an ego boost, but they started feeling themselves. They started feeling you and feeling themselves and feeling the situation. And that's when all this stuff started kind of like looping around again. Like, nope, not supposed to be this is not supposed to be the way this is going to go. Now they're concerned about what people are thinking. So they're like, oh no, people are going to judge us. Either way it goes, what I'm seeing and feeling is that this is somebody who has these very strong feelings. They have this actual desire here with the Ten of Cups right here, by the way. All right, this is strong desire too, because the Strength card is looking directly at it. So it's a strong desire to have this Ten of Cups energy with you. Okay, now the Magician card is here. Now, like I said, you could have put that thing on this person, or you could have put some magic on them. Whatever thing you put on them, whether it's the magic poontang or the magic, okay, or or the magical magic, all right, a spell work type of thing. Whatever it was, you put something on this person, and maybe you're the spell, right? Like maybe you are the type of person that has just this magnetic energy, and you're magnetized, and you magnetize this person. You just do it, just being who you are, just being myself. Just being everyday me. You know what I mean? Just being everyday me. Now, you know, now motherfuckers love me. Okay, fine. Right? And that's okay, because that happens sometimes. But the Tower card is here. The shocker is that this person may be hiding all of these feelings. You may not know how this person feels in this way. This person may have never shared this with you, but it's how they feel, okay? The Tower card is here. There's some sort of shocker coming here or coming out. I feel like that shocker obviously was that this person, maybe their family starting to like, you acting funny. What's wrong with you? And they're like, I ain't acting funny, you're acting funny. And they're like, nah, nigga, you ain't never been like this. What's going on with you lately? Like, you've been off the Richter, you know, and this person's just trying to change their life so they can be with you. End of the story. They just trying to change their life so they can be with a winner. You know what I mean? They just trying to be with a winner. That's it. That's all, you know? Alrighty, like, okay. So let me see, the Queen of Cups is underneath the Hierophant. So the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. And then that, Three of Swords, Two of Swords. Ooh. There's a lot of details down here at the bottom of the deck. It's a lot of details down here at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to go there, though. Let me just interpret what I saw. Fine. Okay, look. I feel like this person is like, I feel like they're nurturing their broken heart, right? Like, I feel like to some degree, this connection, somehow, it's like either they're running for the broken heart or they feel some sort of broken heart to some degree, which is interesting. Because these cards are never, none of these cards that came out in the overall reading really indicate like anything negative or bad happening. It's just the undertone, the underneath energy of it all that kind of comes out because of the swords, the Nine of Swords being here. Now, I feel like this cup is you, and this admiration, this person is admiring you. And it's like you don't know it. It's like you, it's like, you know, because first off, the cup is an inanimate object, right? Does it know that it's there? Does it know that's going on? You know what I mean? And this person is just admiring, like focused on nurturing this thing. I feel like you are this inanimate object and this person is like literally admiring you, but you don't know it. And to some degree, it might break this person's heart to some degree deep down because you don't know it. So it's like one of those silent stories, like, you know, when someone's silently in love with somebody and they go on and they get married and they have kids and you know what I mean? They doing all this shit like you living your fucking life, bitch, and I'm in love with you over here. Oh, that was funny. But you know, like, okay, like literally, like seriously, don't tell me you've never heard nothing like that in life. I'm sure you have. That's sad as fuck. Two of Swords. Three of Cups. I feel like this person is trying to find themselves, okay? And I feel like this person's friends, family, and people around them are seeing that this person is trying to make change in their life. And I don't know, maybe to some degree, they're not really sure about how that is like how they like that. I do also see though, like I see this person working on themselves and it working out for them by way of like their money increases in some way, but then other people around them start to kind of be bothered by it. I think other people are bothered by it to some degree. But anyway, I feel like this person has like a silent heartbreak, like a silently heartbroken to some degree. And this could be because of the silence of it all, because there's nothing being said here. All of these cards here indicating all of these feelings or thoughts, but there's nothing being expressed to the intended party. And maybe those silent heartbreaks that occur and that happen, sometimes that's what they are. Sometimes it's because the other person didn't give a fuck. Like if you guys remember, what was the movie, Forrest Gump? Remember Forrest Gump? He was so in love with Jenny, wasn't he? He was so in love with Jenny. Now, I don't recall whether or not he told Jenny that he was in love with her, but he was going to beat anybody's ass about his Jenny, okay? He was going to beat anybody's ass about his Jenny, okay? And she went on and she lived her goddamn life, right? Now, sometimes it's like that, where it's like they're in each other's lives consistently and constantly, and this person, you know, just kind of does all that they can do to like be there for that person, and nothing wrong with that, right? And then sometimes it's like there's this person is like in the distance in love with somebody that doesn't know that they're in love with him. You know, and they express that whole avoidant energy. So, ooh, yeah, what a lot of details. All right, let's move forward. Let's pull some more cards. Let's get some more cards from the main deck, okay? All right, Spirit. What do we want to know? Tell us about this Magician card. Did my collective throw some magic on this person, or what happened here with this Magician? Or did was this the magic poon, or what? Like, what was this? What was this Magician about? Shoot. 9 of Wands. That's not telling me anything. Okay. 7 of Swords. I gotta say this, and I don't know who this is for, but I really think that this is a situation where somebody actually put magic on this situation to keep you guys away from each other. So either it was you, it was them, or it was somebody around one or both of y'all that put magic for y'all to move away from this situation, for y'all to stay away from this situation. So that's the magic that's involved here. So there's magic on somebody's situation to stay away from a situation. I guess that could be considered like a cord cutting, like if you do a cord cutting, or if you do like a breakup thing with somebody, like if you want to break up with somebody, or you know what I mean, or you don't want to be involved with somebody, or it's a problem for you and this person to be involved or whatever, and you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to do a breakup spell, or I'm just going to do a cord cutting or something like that. That's possible. I just feel like it's something else, though. I feel like it's something else. I feel like it's something else. I feel like it's somebody else that did this. So maybe y'all did work, and maybe the other person did work, and that's what really put it all, the nail in the coffin, was just that there was so much work being done. Because I don't feel like this is just one person, one energy here. I feel like there's somebody that put energy towards you guys not being in each other's lives. Which, honestly, could have pushed you to do the cord cutting work, right? Maybe you saw no way for this to work. Like, maybe you're like, there's no way this is going to work out. So let's just cut it off at this point. But it was antagonized or like instigated by somebody else. Okay, let's move forward. 2 of Wands. A decision was made. Yep. To walk away from love. There it is. All right, there it is. So, all right, that's the magic. I'm gonna pull that up now, and then I want to know about the Strength card next to the Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. What is the representation of these 2 cards next to each other, Spirit? Tell me why these are represented here. Okay. Hey, Kanji. Wait. Kanisha? Oh my God. I'll tell you something now. I have one of those difficult names that if somebody gets wrong, I like to look at them in their eyes and be like, that's not my name, right? So I don't like to mess up people's names. So please correct me. Please correct me. Okay, he was toxic. I needed it, but it's been 3 years and I still do think of him. Yeah. That's why the Ten of Cups and the Strength card is here, right? Let me break down what this is meaning to me just right here. Okay, cool. Because I'm about to call you everybody else's name. I'm about to call, you know, there's this lady, she was like the first Black woman in the Supreme Court, I think. and or like the first Supreme Court associate or something like that. Her name's Ketanji Jackson, right? I was about to call you Ketanji. All right, so I don't want to do that if that's not your name. Alrighty, Ten of Cups and the Strength card. Do you know what this is representing to me? Despite the magic that was done, or despite the energy that was kind of put in the way to like create dissension between this connection, there's a very strong, there's a very strong connection here between the two of you, right? Like the Ten of Cups, the Strength card is right next to it, and the Strength card is directly looking at this energy. So it's like it's got a hold on the Ten of Cups. The Strength card has a hold on the Ten of Cups, which means to me that there's a very strong wish fulfillment within this connection. There's a very strong desire within this connection. There's just a very strong pull and a very strong energy here, period, like flat out. I gotta go get some moose because the way that these flyaways are doing me is just amazing. And it's like, girl, I need to put some conditioner in his hair and everything else. See, side note, by the way. Side note. I'm just like, girl, can you just act right? Like, can you just sit there and do the right thing? And it's like, child, you know, I don't do that. Like, I don't do that. Not on you. Like, let me tell you something. This hair was on somebody else, it'd be nice and fine, right? They'd be all straight and shit. They'd be looking great. On me, it's like, girl, we got a flyaway here and a flyaway there and a flyaway there. What else do you want? Like, can you just act right for me for a second? Like, can we just do that? Girl, it don't like to listen to me. I'm gonna get it together. I'm just gonna go have to get some help. I'm gonna need some help, actually. Okay, so the King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Let's move forward because I do still want to clarify this Ten of Cups and the Strength card. Spirit, clear and concise. See, I never heard of Manny Marley. See what I'm saying? The other day I said that Bob Marley was the definition of we don't die, we multiply. Okay, because this man, they killed him, but he had like 1,800 kids that's all making music. Okay, like every time I turn around, listen to reggae music is another Marley. Okay, all right, they are here to stay apparently. Okay, the World card. Oh, wow. So listen, I gotta say it. There's gonna be a lot of disappointed people. There's going to be a lot of people disappointed, upset, not happy. There are going to be some grumpy characters in the story. They're going to be very grumpy. Here's why. Because there's reconciliation coming to the situation right here. It's still got fulfillment. It not only has wish fulfillment, but now it has complete wish fulfillment and complete success as well. In the cards is here. And there's still a strong sense of fulfillment here happening with this situation. So, wow. Oh, thank you. There's still a strong sense of fulfillment happening here, guys. And furthermore, the Lover's card is at the bottom of the deck. So they did all that. And for what? For y'all to still end up like this. I want to make something clear. I want to make something very clear while I'm holding this card up so y'all can talk and confuse y'all while I'm saying this. Just because some of the cards that I use represent sex, it does not always mean that it's only about sex, right? These connections that have these strong pulls to them, even though it gives you this strong sexual energy sometimes, because sometimes the only way we know how to connect to the energy is through our sexual energy. Doesn't mean that it's only about sexual energy though, right? The reason I'm saying that is because sometimes we are not fully aware of how to interpret various different energies that come to us, especially if we have a small palette of knowledge or information. Like if we have a small palette of experience, a small palette of information, a small palette of knowledge, and all we know is what we've seen in sexual culture or music culture. You know what I mean? Like all we've seen in popular culture is what we've seen, which is sexualized, overly sexualized nature, right? So that could be the first thing that we go to when we have certain feelings or vibes, because that's the only thing that we know. But just because that's how you know of something doesn't mean that that's all it's for. That's the only purpose for it. So I want to say that even though I have these like highly sexual cards sometimes or whatever, and sometimes we talk about like the sexual component of something, I want to be clear that it's not always about the sexuality of it all. To me, when I see this card, it's more about the sensuality. Here's why. Let's look at this card more deeply. First of all, look at how he's grabbing her. He's got this strong masculine energy. Now she's completely open to him, right? Like she's completely open to him in any way. And he is also very much engulfed in and wrapped in her energy as well. Like they're wrapped in each other's energy. It's not just sex when they're wrapped in each other's energy. I want you guys to understand that. I know it's difficult to see. Just all you see is naked bodies here. So it's like, how am I going to see this? That's why I said I'm going to confuse you while saying this at the same time, because I need you to understand that it's more than just the sex. We can look at the Lovers card, for instance. The Lovers card, for instance, they're naked in the Lovers card, right? But when we see the Lovers, you know, we expect, when we see the Lovers card, first off, the Lovers card can represent sexuality. It absolutely can. But naturally, when we see the Lovers card, we're expecting love, right? We think of the concept of love in it of itself. In the Lovers card, they're always naked. Always. I ain't never seen a Lovers card with anyone naked. But there's also an angel at the top of the Lovers card, kind of one of those things that brings them together. So I think we have to remove nakedness sometimes from the concept of only being attached to sexuality, because I feel like this is more about the naked energy between the lovers, which is vulnerability. You, God damn it, y'all been listening. God damn it, y'all been listening. God damn it, y'all been listening, okay? The first word my girl says vulnerability. That's what I'm saying. Vulnerability. She got it. God damn, you got it. All right. Vulnerability, transparency between the two lovers. Okay. Same thing here. There's vulnerability between the lovers. There's vulnerability between the lovers, right? They connect with each other. It's more than just sex. It's sensuality. It's connecting with one another on a spiritual level. Because let's be clear. Sex is supposed to be a spiritual act. Let's be clear about that. Whether you like it or not, whether you know, we're used to seeing it on TV, and that ain't spiritual by seeing it on TV. I get it. Listen, I understand how sex has been used in our culture, but that is not what what it's supposed to be. Sex is supposed to be a spiritual act between two people who want to connect, not just mind, but body and soul. Okay. So anyway, the vulnerability of it all, my girl got it. She got it straight up. See, the nakedness is the vulnerability part. It's not about sexuality at all. See here, this is straight sex, right? It looks like straight sex, but if you look at if we look at the posture of these two, they are engulfed in this energy. Like this is sensuality more so than sex. This is sensuality because they're engulfed in each other's energy. They are feeling each other and they are vibing with each other to where their body is responding naturally. Like it's not something that they're acting out. It's not something that they're pretending. There's no pretend in this. They are both completely enjoying themselves. Okay, it becomes a spiritual act when you both are completely enjoying yourself during sex. It becomes a spiritual thing. Okay, so anyway, here we got the vulnerability. Like, well, I'm gonna keep using that word now that you said it. God damn it. Okay, look. When you are naked with one another, and you know, before God, I guess you can consider that before God, like naked under the stars before God, whatever. That is considered vulnerability between the two lovers, between the two people who have connected with one another, not just on a physical level as far as sex goes, but also on a spiritual level, because now they have the angel here watching the two of them to connect spiritually, right? So yeah, I forgot what I was trying to say, but ultimately I want you guys to understand that, you know, sometimes we focus on the sexual part, right? Because that's the exciting part, right? It's the taboo. But in reality, this is more sensuality than anything. I want to show you a card that I've been kind of peeking over at, which is this Two of Pentacles over here. This card always strikes me as a guy who is trying to figure out his words before he approaches a beautiful woman that he wants to talk to. Now, whether or not he knows this woman or not, I don't know. Whatever the case is, this is almost, his posture is almost, let me get my words right before I step to her. Let me get my words right before I approach her and speak or say anything out of my mouth. I want to get my words right first, okay? So, you know, these cards are kind of all relating as I'm kind of reading these cards. And I just want you to know that whoever this energy is, look at this. Here we go. Another one. Look at this. I got another one. If we look in each of these energy, it's just the two of them, right? It is just the two of them. It is just the two of them expressing love, expressing sensuality, expressing closeness with one another. All right. He's holding her while she sleeps. Like, you know, a guy's not going to hold you while you sleep if he don't give a fuck about you. Trust me. He's not going to do that. I'm hot. This is the first thing I was like, I'm hot. Can you move over a little bit? You're just going to get off me a little bit. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, can I get some space? Right? And I think just the same. Like, I think just the same as a woman, you know, you don't want to be in somebody's arms that you don't give a fuck about. It's like, can you get off me a little bit? Like, can I get a little elbow space? Like, can we just move over to something? Like, can you just slide to the left a little? You know? Like, that's just a fact. And I don't care who said what. Like, if you don't really fuck with a dude, you're not trying to be all up in his arms like this after y'all fuck. Like, it's over. Like, goodbye. Get out of my face. Okay? Ace of chalices. Once again, they're just engulfed in each other's energy. So I want you guys to remember that these cards and these energies are more than just about the sex part of it. Although the sex part of it is fun and it's, you know, kind of what we focus on. Oftentimes it's a lot deeper and it's a lot more of sensual energy that I'm sharing lately, or that I was sharing for a good while, just because I'll just leave that alone. But I will say that this is a very sensual energy present in these cards, and under this situation there will be fulfillment. I feel like the connection here that we're looking at will be together again. Okay, so if you are in what we would see a twin flame or like a soulmate type of situation, because I think the twin flame card came out earlier. Yep, right here. Somebody said that they were researching twin flame, but they're not getting it yet. You know, if you're in that type of vibe, understand that the situation is here for you, that it's, you know, it may seem like magic, but I think the magic that was used was actually outside people putting magic to keep you guys apart from each other. So that's what we're looking at. The Lover's card is also here as well. So you guys there's an energy of love surrounding this connection. There's an energy of spirituality as well surrounding this connection via the angels and just all of the engulfment of energy. It's a very sensual energy here. It's not sexual, it's sensual. It's sensuality is present. And I don't know. I mean, I guess you can be sensual without... I guess you can naturally have, like, I guess you can naturally be a sensual person. But to express your fullest level of sensuality, I just don't think that I can't say. I'll just say for me. For me, I think to express your fullest level of sensuality, it may take a specific type of connection. It may take like somebody that you love, somebody that you really love and care about for that amount of sensuality to come out. Now, I'm not going to say that that's for everybody. I won't say that because I'm sure it's not. Okay. Is there any more information we need to know? Good Lord. Let's pull this back in, actually. All right, what else do we need to know here, Spirit? What else do we need to know here about this situation? You obviously want to come out. Queen of Cups. Mother. Mother energy is coming out now, huh? Temperance. The Fool. Mother, Temperance, and Fool. And Death. Okay, so somebody is going to take a step towards healing the love, I think, and the connection. So I do see like a decrease in somebody's finances. I feel like this person maybe like, it's like, this could be the energy of somebody while they're around you and while they're with you. It's like things work out really, really good, really, really well. But for some reason, like when you go away, like maybe things didn't work out so well. Or maybe that's what they thought. Like maybe they thought that their finances has something to do with you being around or not being around. That's interesting. Anyway, I see a change. I see a transformation happening here. And I do see a healing happening here as well. And I do see, I see a reconciliation occurring. And I see you guys fulfilling some sort of, alchemizing of the situation. It's going to change in some way. You guys are going to like somebody's going to take a leap of faith forward. And you guys are going to have some level of security here with your connection. The Justice card is here. I'm also seeing the Star card with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. There's a strong healing for this situation, right? Here's why. And it took me a second to see it. The reason why is because the Temperance card, the Star card falls right on top of the Temperance card. Thank y'all. It's like, can you read the room? y'all don't hold no parts. I love it. I really do. I really do. I really do. Let me finish up my collective. I may do some readings if you guys are interested, but right now I'm doing my collective. So there's a strong healing coming here because of the fact that the Temperance, the Star card is topping the Temperance card. So it almost gives me the vibe that this is like spiritually guided as well. Did somebody's mom pass away? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but like it looks like something did happen there because like the Queen of Cups is giving me straight mother energy. It normally doesn't, but the reason why it is because the Queen of Cups is associated with the Cancerian energy, and Cancerian energy is associated with mother energy. I immediately got mother energy with this Queen of Cups, which I normally don't just off the top get, but that's what I immediately picked up on. And then the Death card comes after that. So did that happen? Did somebody's mother transform or transition? I'll say that is better. It's a better way to say it. Ooh. Ciao. So I don't know. I'm so sorry. Condolences if that did happen. But it's here. The energy is here, and I want to say it at least. So the next thing is the Temperance card and the Star card. This is a strong healing happening here. I feel that it is because of, first off, if somebody's mother did pass away, it is because of that. So maybe the mother had something to do with this spell work to keep you two apart. It could have been the mother. It could have been somebody's mother. Okay. Now, we also have, what do we have? We have the Ace of Swords, right? Ace of Swords is here. Somebody's taking action. Somebody's taking action and also being truthful and honest, okay? This is like a justice of truth or something like that. But then it's double justified by the Justice card. So the Justice card being here means that things I feel like are going to get back into balance, okay? Obviously, the Justice card can represent karma, it can represent separation, or even like a marriage coming together and things like that. But I think this is really representing the balancing of the scales. Things are getting really balanced out. We've got the Temperance card here. We've got the Star card here. The sword, the Ace of Swords, somebody's taking action to whip things in shape. I feel like somebody is literally coming to like straighten some shit out. Like I feel like somebody's, I don't know if this is like something that, you know, when you're a mother, right, and you have children, and you and the father still, y'all together, y'all live together, whatever. It's like being the mother is like, you know, you talk and it's like you're talking to like a wall, because the children sometimes they don't hear shit, like, right? But when like you tell these kids it's time to go to bed, it's time to lay down, you tell them 100 times, they ain't doing nothing. When dad comes and says it's time to go to bed, I mean, these kids are jumping, like they are jumping in the bed, like they was listening the whole time. Okay, and you just be like, oh really? So it's that simple, right? Sometimes you feel a little salty, I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes you feel a little bit salty, because like I've been here and I've been telling these kids to go lay down, like I've been doing the work, and you just come in with your deep voice and they just go right to bed, huh? Nothing, that's it. Now I used to, there was a couple times where I felt a little salty about that, but in reality then I started using it to my advantage, like, oh, y'all don't want to listen, don't let me go get your daddy, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Don't make me go get your daddy. No. I know, but you know, you gotta use what you got. God damn it. You gotta use the resources you have available to you. And I am, all about right. Dad voices go so far, don't they? They just carry the weight. And I'll just be like, just that easy, right? Like I've been over here trying to get this child to lay down. I've been putting this child in the bed, you know what I mean? Putting the cover on them for them to kick it off and run. And then here you go. And the kid just will not move now. Now the child does not move at all. Now the child is completely laying down. So, for a couple times you at first you feel a little bit salty about that, but eventually you're like, okay, I got to use this. I got to use the resources I got available to me. To me, that's what this is about. This Ace of Swords is really giving the dad voice. Like the dad just comes and speaks a couple words and now everything is whipped in shape. I really feel this. I really feel like there's some energy here that is literally taking that sword and slicing down the bullshit, okay? Getting right through it, okay? And creating balance everywhere. Everywhere. Like just everywhere. Like all shit is balanced out now because dad came in the room and said, lay down. And all the kids squirmed and scurried, and before you know it, pitter patter, jumped in the bed like they was laying down the whole time. And now there's no more games, there's no more jokes, there's no more bullshit, because shit is back in order because dad came and said, lay the fuck down. Like, stop the bullshit. Okay? So shout out to all the deep voice dads out there, you know what I mean, that be keeping the kids in bed when it's time to go to bed. Get your ass in the bed. Ain't nobody playing with you. Get your ass in the bed, because they don't be listening to their mamas. Like, I'm just telling you, like, this is just, moms all across America have experienced this. All right? Moms all, not just America, moms all across the world have experienced this. Okay? So, she said dad's number on speed dial. I prefer listen, I feel it, dad's number on speed dial, but I prefer dad to just be in the house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, your child not listening. Okay? And then daddy just like, oh, really? I think Gino used to be too excited to get up and go, you know what I mean? He used to be too excited to get up and go say some shit. 1 second, let me get my charger, y'all. I think he used to be way too excited to get up and just go, say like 2 words, and the kids would be like listening completely. And I'd be like, really? I've been in here for 30 minutes. Like, you could have did this to begin with. I've been here for 30 fucking minutes. It's ridiculous. All right, I got 2 chargers, but one of them has not been really working. Oh, yes. I feel it. Yeah, call him up. Yeah, this charger's not working. This is the long plug, so let's see if the short plug works. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna reach. So let's see. I used to be so, I think it was a couple times. At some point though, I did like, fuck being annoyed. I'm about to go get your dad. You want me to go get your dad? Some shit like that. You want me to go get your daddy? No. Kids just listen. All of a sudden they go to children. You know what I mean? They listen and everything. Like, oh, really? Is that easy? Is that easy, huh? I've been here fighting with you for 30 minutes. Okay. So that's what's happening here. I'm sad to see that if, first off, I don't know if this Queen of Cups in this deck card represents that somebody's mother's passed away. If it is, I'm so sorry about that. Condolences to you. But what I'm also seeing next is there's a complete healing of energy here. And there is a masculine energy that's whipping shit in shape. He's like, He's cutting bullshit. He's cutting bullshit with a knife, like straight up. And it's a sharp ass, sword ass knife, you know? It's a sharp ass, get this shit in line. And he is balancing out things, balancing out the scales, really taking his throne seriously. Okay. And I feel like it's unblocking things as well. So that's an interesting kind of end to this. I do see that for many of you, it feels like you might see a clearing, or like with this happening here, I feel like if things were kind of rough for you for a little while, like I really think that there's going to be a clearing and clearing out, and like the energy is really going to dissipate, and you're going to kind of see yourself going back to like a normal way, like a normal living, a normal life, or just feeling more aligned just in general. And so if you've been feeling like things have been kind of difficult for you for a little bit, I feel like that act that this person is like sweeping out the bullshit is like with a sword, he's like knocking shit out. He's in some way, he's like really protecting you. Maybe he's like, I don't know if it's protecting you or if it's just like he's clearing up bullshit and it helps you, right? So there's that information. So, okay. Well, I want to know how this person feels about my collective. Let's find out about that, because it all sounds great, but let's get to the nitty gritty, okay? That all sounds fun. All right, Spirit. So how does this person feel about the collective? I think this person might miss you. Like, I don't know if this is about, so first off, keep in mind, it's a general collective message, okay? It may not be for everybody, okay? All right, I just have to say that just because my man is in the room, you know, my man ain't missing me. Okay, fine. Okay, side note. Let's slide. Let me not say what I'm about to say. I'm about to say something kind of mean and kind of rude. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna just leave it, okay? And I think some of y'all know what I was gonna say. I'm gonna leave it, okay? But I will say this. I feel like this person may have been reserved and holding back how they feel, but the Leap of Faith card lets me know that this person is actually coming towards you because they do want to carry you. I feel like you're the burden they want to bear, baby. Like, I just feel like you are the burden they want to bear. Like, it's like you're the burden I want to bear. Like, I'd rather be with you and all your bullshit. What's that song called? I'd rather be with you. Is that what it's called? And all your bullshit? Is that Jacquees? Here we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is the one. I'd rather be with you and all your bullshit. And that's what we're looking at. We're looking at somebody who said, I'd rather be with you and all your bullshit. And I'm going to go and take care of this bullshit over here that you got going on, since you always got some kind of bullshit around you that I got to take care of. Let me go and take care of this bullshit for you, okay? And me, so we can just live happily and be together, okay? So we can be together and be happy. Let me take care of this bullshit over here, since you always got some kind of bullshit I gotta take care of. Okay. All right, so that's what we're looking at here. This person that is missing you in some way. So I don't know if you guys have been in separation or what, but this person is missing you here with this 5 of chalices. They definitely want to come see you. I don't know what he got. He got some oregano or some parsley or some shit. This nigga went and got a bunch of parsley. He just went in the garden and was just like, let me get her some flowers real quick. Let me just grab some parsley. Nigga. Parsley? I mean, I can see if it's oregano, you know what I mean? If it's some oregano, you know, let's talk about the spiritual benefits of oregano, goddammit. The spiritual benefits of oregano means, you know, it's some results coming up out this motherfucker. You know, you're going to get some results when you give me this oregano. It's going to speed up the results. God damn it. You going to do the parsley? What, you want me to have an abortion or something? Is that what this is with the parsley? Don't do the parsley now, okay? Do the oregano, okay? That's stupid. It's funny stupid to me because I'm a kitchen witch, so I know what's going on in the goddamn garden. You bring me some oregano, I'm like, okay, so you want some results, don't you? If you bring me parsley, I'm gonna think, oh, you want me to have an abortion, bitch? Like, is that what you want? Like, you want me to have an abortion, though? All right, I'm done. All right, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Now, I hope that I closed that reading out the proper way, because I know lately I've been kind of closed. I've just been like abruptly closing readings lately. Like, they just been abruptly stopping. Like, you gonna end this bitch, right, or something? Like, can you end it? Nah, I'm just gonna do this. That's it. All right, let's get a final outcome. Let's see. Let's get a final outcome real quick. All right, Spirit, what's the final outcome here with the situation for my collective audience? Clear and concise. Oh, shit. I'm dropping cards. Or even like, let's just say bay leaves, right? Like bay leaves, you know, you can get a lot of things happen with bay leaves. It's like a wish. Bay leaves is like wishes. Like, so you bring me a bunch of bay leaves, I'm like, okay, motherfucker. I see what you want. You know what I mean? You want my wishes to come true and shit? You know? You bringing the victory for my wishes and shit? Like, I get it. Like, I feel it. So let's burn some bay leaves real quick. Okay, and shout out to the guy who's bringing like random bushes to his girlfriend in them cards. He bringing a random bush. I don't know what the fuck he was bringing to her. And she's like, nigga, give me the goddamn bush. Let me figure out what to do with this. Give me the goddamn bush. I swear you be acting like a fuckboy sometimes. I swear you be acting like a fuckboy. Give me the goddamn bush. All right, let's see. That's so funny when you love somebody that kind of low-key act like a fuckboy. Be like, oh my God, I love you. And they love you too, though. It's the funny part is they be loving you too, and you love them. Y'all both love each other, but this nigga be acting like a fuckboy sometimes. Like, ain't that funny? Like, real shit. Like, oh my God. Can you grip it together, please? Just please. All right, I don't want to listen to a Jacquees playlist, though. I just want to do one song. Goddamn it, this shit. All right, burn a couple of bay leaves just for some good, healthy wishes. We just want to lighten the energy. We want to raise the vibes and the vibrations for the collective audience. And all good wishes that have no harm in them, no harm to any, make them to come true for our collective audience. All right, Spirit. For the good of all. For the good of all. We want those collective wishes to come true. But collective wishes that are for the good of all, though. Yeah, for the good of all and many. Thank you. We do ask that you ignore those wishes that are not for the good of all. Yeah, we do ask that you ignore those wishes that are negative in nature or revengeful or just all that bullshit. Go on and get rid of it. Thank you. All right, one more tiny one. And we just want to say thank you. All right, there we go. We done. All right, shifted the energy real quick. Let's go ahead and get an outcome. The Hierophant is here with the 4 of Pentacles. This person's been holding back on committing and commitment. Now what? Eight of Pentacles because they've been working at something. What they've been working at? The Sun. Working at being more happy? The Emperor. Okay. Okay. So this person's been working on being better, right? So, okay, for some of y'all, the people that you with, you know what I mean? Maybe you be like, nigga, when we getting married? We've been together 200 years. Shit. We got 18 kids already. Like, nigga, what if you die? Ain't nothing in my name. Like, this is not good. Like, if you die, I get nothing. Your mama gonna come ravage through this shit. It's just gonna be me on the street. Okay. Your person's working on becoming a better person. They're working on becoming an emperor. Look at this. We do have the Eight of Pentacles here, so this person has been working, okay? Now, let me be honest with you guys. This is not every fucking body. I want you to be clear. Some of your niggas is just a terrible nigga. Like, some of these guys are just terrible ass niggas. That's it. All right? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but some of these niggas ain't shit. They ain't gonna be shit. They wasn't shit when their mama birthed them, okay? And that's sad. But you have to know what that is. Now, let me be clear with y'all. Just because sometimes you get mad with your nigga and you say some fucked up shit to him like you ain't shit, doesn't mean that that's always the truth. Because if this man is always trying to do things for you, he's a good man. Now, whether or not y'all need to or supposed to remain together, that's something you have to decide for yourself, right? What I'm talking about is a nigga that ain't did shit, ain't doing shit, don't give a fuck, just doing all kind of fuck shit. That nigga needs to go, okay? Anybody that's not benefiting you in certain ways, in most ways, like if this nigga's not benefiting you by way of, you know, bringing you happiness, fulfillment, and things like that, this nigga bringing nothing but strife to your life, get the fuck rid of him, because he is doing nothing but stealing your life force from you and making you old when you should be young, okay? However, for some of you, I am seeing that there's a person who's been working at their Emperor energy. This person's been working at their Emperor energy and working diligently. Now, if you look, this person's studying. They're working, you know? They're working hard. He's working at becoming an emperor so that he can be with you and make you happy. So some of y'all, you need to be able to see what you have and have appreciation for the good things that are available to you, right? That does not mean that you don't have complaints. Like I've talked about this before. Like just because, you know, my shit ain't a certain way doesn't mean that I don't still have things to complain about, but that also does not mean that I cannot be grateful. I'm very grateful for the things that I have and for the things that are available to me. So I want you guys to just think about this in comparison to your own life. Are you showing gratitude and grateful for the things that you do have? Is there maybe something that you can look at within your own connection to show or to see that you have maybe somebody who's making the efforts or that does love you or that does care? Maybe there's some slight adjustments that need to be made, right? Like sometimes what you have is, and keep in mind, I'm not telling you to stay or not stay. I'm not telling you none of that. What I'm telling you is just look at what your situation is. From an objective, like pull yourself out of the situation and be on the outside looking in and determine what ways you can be better, what ways they can be better, whether or not this person is actually gives a fuck about you. That's the main thing. Does this person give a fuck about you, right? Because there's a lot of people out here right now today that are in situations and connections where the motherfucker gives no fucks about them at all. Like not a fuck given. Like there's no fuck. I wouldn't care. And some of you guys have been in situations or are in situations with people who wouldn't give a fuck if you died today. They would be with a new person tomorrow. Okay. So you need to look at your situation and you need to discern and determine what type of situation are you in. Does this person care anything about me at all? Okay. And if they don't care anything about you at all, then you should not be getting gray hairs behind that person, period. If they do care about you, maybe they have some adjustments to make or they got a lot of adjustments to make. That's where you kind of make a decision on how you need to have this person in your life. I'm be honest with you. My grandmother told me, and I believe that this is a real thing. My grandmother told me, some people you gotta feed them with a long-handled spoon. And that's for you. That's for you, because some people, you love them so much that you will be willing to go to the ends of the earth for them, but they will not be able to reciprocate those things for you. And all that does is that sucks out your energy and eats away at your life force, right? While you over there stressed out, shit like that. And you can't let somebody take your life force from you. Okay? So I want you guys to just consider that, you know, for the situations that you're in. Now, if you want somebody that cares about you, good. Make him happy. If he cares about you and you care about him, by the way, make him happy. Of course, he's gonna get on your nerves. You're gonna get on his nerves too. Y'all gonna argue sometimes too. Y'all gonna cuss each other the fuck out. Okay? I mean, and when I say the fuck out, and sometimes, and of course, in the beginning, listen, y'all 5 years in, y'all shouldn't be knocked down, dragging each other out. That should not be occurring. Like, I mean, you might have a couple. Okay. You might have a couple. You know, all right, I get it. It shouldn't be every day. It should be every week. Should be every month. Maybe not even. It should be every year. Honestly. But sometimes you're gonna have those moments where it's war in this bitch. Me and you we gonna be fighting. Okay. But the reality is that even though sometimes you guys fight, does not mean that you don't care about each other or love each other. Sometimes you're not seeing eye to eye. Sometimes the clock is run out. Sometimes the love that you guys have had is taking you as far as you can go. Sometimes y'all need some space. I don't know what it is for you, but what I want you to do is just at least consider what it is, because what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that somebody's been clearing pathways for you and they care about you, and maybe you don't know it. Maybe you haven't seen it, or maybe they don't show it. But it is present in the cards. Okay. So just know that. All right, I'm done. Thank you for tuning in. Did I close that one out right? Okay. I think I closed it out right, because I think last time I was about to just end that reading. Like, sometimes, lately I've been just ending readings abruptly as fuck. Like, all right, that's it. You ain't gonna end it? You ain't gonna give us an ending? A conclusion? Can we get a conclusion in this motherfucker? I know, it's like storytelling almost. It really is. I mean, ending shit abruptly as fuck sometimes. So yeah, there's the end there. And I do hope that was a good reading for you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and for, you know, just tuning in, for supporting, for liking the channel, for liking the video, for subscribing to my channel as well. Keep in mind, we do have those spiritual products, spiritual readings on the website. And does anybody have any questions that they want to ask tonight for readings? Before I go. All right. Let's also burn a couple of bay leaves. I want to say thank you to my spiritual guides who joined us for this reading and who gave us very clear, concise messages, very clear tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight and for joining us to give us the messages that our collective audience needed to hear. Because these messages will benefit them. These messages will help them to see where they can improve in their lives, and to see the things that they have that they can be appreciative of in their own lives. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing the music of Bob Marley and Mortier and Chronix, who are a very vibrational, high vibrational energies, and we love that they have been able to be present to share their gifts and their artwork with us, because we do enjoy it. Thank you so much for that. Ashe. What am I doing tonight? Girl, I don't even know. Oh, I'm just planning for tomorrow. So tomorrow my kid is going to go, we're going to go to the, I promised Jabril that I would take him to go see the, what is it? Minecraft movie. So today I'm getting tomorrow I'm getting the chance. We're gonna go, and his friend is gonna be up there too. So his friend gonna go to see the Minecraft movie. So just gonna prepare for that. Honestly, I'm not doing anything tonight. Tonight I'm just showing you know, gratitude and reverence for all the beautiful things that have occurred. Thank you so much for joining us this evening and sharing beautiful energy, and for blessing us with knowledge, wisdom, awareness, and good faith and good fortune. Ashe. Planning out other things for the whatever. And you still at the thing? I'm telling you, the kids ain't gonna get hurt. Yeah, we're gonna go do the Minecraft movie for the kids. Oh, you know, I didn't ask my other kids if they want to go. I should ask them. I'm gonna ask them if they want to go. Thank you. Yeah, he showed me like a couple weeks ago, like, Mom, the Minecraft movie is going. Can we go see it? I'm like, yeah, when it come out. He's like, I'm like, all right, I'll take you, I promise. So. Yeah. I'm gonna go take my kid because I promised them I would see him. I'm like, I ain't no way. Cause so first of all, tomorrow is the day one of his friends, his good friends, his birthday. They were gonna do a pool party tomorrow, but I think that they had to like reschedule the pool party. So she was like, well, his mom was like, oh, we can go to Minecraft. So they went and bought the tickets just, you know, to take Jabril. But I was like, that was me and my son had a mommy son date already planned. So I'm not going to promise my kid to do something and not do it. So I told my kid I was going to do it. So we're going to do it. And regardless of whether or not it's going to be, you know, some other people there that wasn't originally planned, it's fine. But nah, because I was thinking, okay, well, I can just let him go with them. But then I'm like, nah, I promised my kid I was going to take him. So I'm going to take him regardless to whoever else is there. That's fine. So that's always fun. For real. I need to be over there because my mom's probably wanting to spend time with her grandbabies, you know. So that'll be fun. Tomorrow we're gonna go see it early. So I'll probably be seeing it way before you. Yeah, because by the time I see it, it's gonna be like 9 o'clock in the morning for y'all. So I'll let you know. I'll go live and let you know how it turns out. I'll just play it. I ain't gonna do that for real. I ain't gonna do that. So yes, he's still here. The jump house is literally my library. So the jump house is at the library? I know. Well, there's some extra people involved because his friend's birthday, so now they're going too. And they ended up buying Jabril's ticket, but I was just like, well, I'm not gonna. Of course I'm going. It's supposed to be a mom-son date. What are you talking about? Like, all right, fine. What are you talking about? Got me feeling like an extra person and shit on my mom-son date. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I know. They wanted to go in the midday. I'm like, what the fuck are we going at noon for? But all right, fine. Because it'll give me time to go do some other stuff. Because I think I'm going to, you know, just... I'm probably going to go to the office tomorrow. Because I need to work on some new business ideas, you know? Just stuff like that. All right, so I guess nobody has any questions then. The Chariot is here. So those new business ideas are going to be successful. Good, thank you. Yeah, because you're stepping into your power here, I see. Don't slow down. Don't let fear get in the way. So, yeah, babe. Well, I'm glad to see you guys. So, first off, Vixie said that, or Truly Blessed. I'm still calling her Vixie. So, Truly Blessed said that you're feeling sick. What is going on? If you're still here, babe. How are you? And did you take some garlic yet? Like, you need to get a piece of garlic and chew it. Like fresh garlic. Not minced. Go get that fresh garlic and chew on it. Because it'll help you with all kind of stuff. The flu, it'll help you with strep throat. It'll help you with pneumonia. All kind of stuff. Okay, what's next for your person and you? Hey Jeff, how's it going? Long time no see, how you been? I'm doing good, thanks for asking. All right, you wanna know how you and your person, wait a minute. What's next for you and your person? I'm doing good. How about you, Jeff? How things been? How you been feeling? All right, what's next? I'm on the big screen. Oh my goodness. Am I flawed? Oh no. You can see my flaws. Oh no. How you doing, Jeff? How things been? Okay, what is ending here? So there's something ending here. Oh no, not a big hip thing. No. That sucks. So you had surgery, right? Like you had a surgery. Look at me, always trying to go into I'm always trying to go into doctor mode. Stop it. I'm gonna stop for this. I'm so sorry that you're having a bad hip day. I hope it gets better. That's all I got today. That's what I'm gonna do today. That's what I'm gonna do today, okay? I'm so sorry about that. I do hope it gets better though. So I had played bingo and won $13. Oh shit, 13 bucks? What? Look, with 13 bucks, I mean, I don't know if you drink or not. On November 5th in 2023. Okay, that was a long time ago. But I was about to say, you know what I mean? Like you could buy is it a 5th or an 8th? I don't know what the sizes are of alcohol, but like if you drink, you could go and buy like a nice bottle of alcohol. You know what I mean? You could buy yourself a bottle of alcohol if you want some vodka. All right, stop. Pause. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. 13 bucks. What else can you buy with 13 bucks? You can get a couple things with 13 bucks. I'm saying. What did you spend it on? November 5th, 2023. Is that when you played bingo and won the 13 bucks or what? Like, and what is the significance of that today? Oh, a hamburger at McDonald's. Okay. Interestingly enough, and you wouldn't think it, I don't personally. I don't. Okay. Well, did you enjoy the McDonald's? How about that? Oh, the hip surgery. Okay. Okay. So the McDonald's was recent. The bingo game and the McDonald's was recent. Okay. Well, congratulations. First off, remember, you're in a winning streak now, so keep it up. Remember the energy. You gotta remember it's the energy. You gotta remember the vibe. You know, you gotta remember the energy. All right, so Coco, back to you. 4 swords with the 8 of cups and the death card came up. Ah, damn, it's looking rough. So this could be like somebody's really thinking and focused on something, walking away from something. And I was like, walking away from this? And I was like, But then the 4 of Wands and the Lover's card came out. So I feel like this is more like maybe a job or something, walking away from a job or like a location. Like maybe somebody lives in Anaheim, and they're like, I'm moving to Compton, or I'm moving to like Long Beach or some shit, right? Okay, just go with it. Okay, just go with it. So I feel like there's a move happening. I think that there's going to be like a healing here as well. By the way, side note, there's a healing of a friendship. So I don't know if you had like a friend, you and a friend fell out or got into an argument or got mad at each other or something. Anyway, there's going to be some sort of healing with that. So just know that. As far as anything else, the Four of Wands, let me show you the Four of Wands. Four of Wands and the Lover's card came out. And this is the Lover's card. So this is just more happiness, you know what I mean? Like just more happy moments, happy thoughts. Okay, just happy times. Just feeling good vibes, spending time as a family. I feel like this family dynamic is going to improve. It's like you and the kid and the person kind of spending some time together, you know, just enjoying life. But there is some sort of reconciliation here with a friendship or something like that. Some sort of working things out there. So I want you to insert that. All right. So that's it. That's all I'm picking up heavily on this energy. I don't know if somebody's moving or something though, but that energy is here. It's like something like a move or a travel. There could be travel or like a move. Some sort of change. It's definitely a change because the Death card is there. Okay, thank you for that question. All right, is that it? Does anybody else have any questions for tonight? Don't forget we did our collective. We also talked about a ritual or a ritual that you can use if you need something to happen really fast, like yesterday. You need it to happen yesterday. We talked about that as well tonight. So definitely check out the beginning of the video if you're just tuning in. We also talked about, we did a collective, a very good collective reading. So definitely check that out as well. And what else did we talk about? We talked about a couple things in this video. So hopefully everybody's been doing well. I've been doing good. You're welcome, babes. Have fun with the kids. Oh, truly blessed must be gone. Okay, so Jeff, how are we? Does anybody else have any questions? Please let me know. Anybody else have any questions for tonight? I will tell you guys something funny though. My son was like, Mom, you should go on live and start crying and tell everybody that you got 1 penny in your bank account. I was like, what? I was like, why would I do that? He was like, because Mom. I said, so you want me to scam everybody? He's like, yeah, Mom, you just scam people. I was like, I'm not gonna do that, son. Thank you. I'm not gonna give money with lies. No, thank you. So he wanted me to come on here and scam y'all tonight. I told him I was gonna tell y'all. I don't know what it is about my kids wanting to be scammers. That's so crazy. Like Joanne the scammer and shit. Like, really? Okay. Oh. Okay, girl. Well, I know, right? Like he's like, Mom, you should go and tell everybody she got 1 penny in your bank account. I was like, what? I was really shocked at him. I was like, what? Like, first off, that's not even my style. Like, even if it was true, it's not my style. Like, regardless. Really? No, I did not know that. I did not know that. Like, seriously, like, I was shocked at him. I was like, what? Like, that's not my style, like, at all. Like, even if I was, like, even if it was the truth, it was just not my style. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. So it's just amazing for him to be like, Mom, you should. She said, I thought about scamming. They baby rich. You so funny, girl. You so funny. I thought about going on TikTok and doing like lives on TikTok though. So you guys might catch me on there live, but it won't be on some. It won't be on. You know, it won't. I won't be trying to scam people. I'll just say that much. You know what I mean? Like I won't. And it'd probably be a good game. It probably would be a good fucking game. But I'm good. I ain't built like that. I ain't built like that. Like I strongly follow the laws of the universe. I ain't gonna lie about that. Like I've been following the laws of the universe for a very long time. You know what I mean? I think just, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's so funny though. I'm like, what? I was so surprised. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, where would you even get this idea? Like, where would you even get that idea? Like, I don't talk like that. Like, so yeah, you know them kids be on the goddamn social media picking up ideas and shit. Like, so right, it's the couple that swears they live in their car with their 4 kids. Oh my god, really? See, I haven't been on TikTok in a couple days, or like a couple weeks actually. So I just kind of like dropped in once or twice, but I haven't been on TikTok in a little bit. So I gotta go on there and check it out. You said there's a couple that lives in their car with their 4 kids. That's terrible. Is it really like that right now? Oh my goodness. That's why there's some things that I want to do that would help with situations like that. You know what I mean? There's some things that I want to accomplish that would really help with that stuff, you know? You said they get $1,000. They get thousands of dollars a day for the diapers. Like, you don't need that many diapers. I feel it like you talking about diapers again today. Like, stop it. Like my son said, hey mom, just cry and tell people you got 2 pennies in your account. I couldn't do it though. I can't do it. Like, that's not how I would do it. It would not never look like that. You know, it would just not look like that. It would look a lot more dignified. I could believe my son said that. I was like, what? And here you go telling me, now, girl, they all got down. They panhandling on TikTok? Like, really? I haven't come across that though. You know what I'm saying? So it's so funny because like y'all be telling me stuff, and I'm like, no, I'd be really surprised. Like, no way. Like, right? Because it just certain things just don't come into my experience. Like, you know, it's so funny because like when I started talking about the law of attraction, I didn't realize how true it was. But when I talk to y'all and when I be like, look, as we experience stuff, like, I realize how true the law of attraction really is, because like certain shit just don't come into my awareness because I'm not on that type of time, right? Like I'm just not on that type of time. So it's so funny. How you panhandling on TikTok? It's a good strategy though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause listen, if you think about it, you know what I mean? You know the people that go outside in the hot sun during the summertime, you know? They be in the middle of the street panhandling, you know what I mean? And it's just hot and sweaty. But now you can do this on TikTok. You know what I mean? You don't gotta leave the comfort of wherever you're at, okay? It's more economical. It's just more practical. I get it. Like, I totally get it. It's a strong hustle, you know? It's a true hustle. You know, it really is. And then don't get monetized. You know, now you monetize and you got a strong hustle, you know, every day. All I know is I remember like maybe like a year ago, Shamar, like every other month, Shamar was like homeless. I was like, what happened? Like, bro, just a month ago, you was in a penthouse. What went down? But obviously, you know, that also goes back to like our understanding and awareness, right? So I don't want that karma, to be honest. No, seriously. For me, I don't. But like, I mean, let's just keep it real. So even on the block, like even on the streets, you know that there's some people that were not really poor. They would just stand out there, and that's how they made their money. They made their money by collecting money from people that were driving, and then would get in their car, in their Benz, and drive away. That really was a thing. Like there was a news report of this guy who pretended to be like handicapped, and I saw a girl. I gave a girl. I went and got her food, and she tried to buy pork chops. I was like, I ain't buying no pork chops on my car. y'all know I was Muslim. I ain't buying no pork chops now. You going to get some chicken. Anyway, she was pretending to be like she couldn't walk and shit like that. The next day I drove by, this bitch was standing up. I was like, oh, look at you. So I got once in that way. But they really do be out there doing it. Now you can do it on TikTok. It's so much easier, you know? Because who gonna really know? Like, and then oftentimes people he's talking to, they in all kinds of places of the world. You don't know where the hell these people at, you know? So that's interesting. But it's just not my style, you know? Like, even though you can do something, don't mean you should, you know? That's one of those things for me. Just because you can, don't mean you should. That's so funny, though. Now I gotta go find the people who need diapers every day. Oh, that's so funny. I think Shamar, though, that's kind of a sad situation, because Shamar's like, I think Shamar gets used sometimes by people, and then also the lack of just knowledge, just like the lack of information. Like, Shamar should be on disability or something like that. Shamar definitely should be on like some kind of assistance where they get money regularly, because there's no way that Shamar should be like homeless like every couple months. Shamar was like a couple years ago, like last year I think it was, Shamar was homeless like every couple months. It was like, this is ridiculous. Like, somebody really needs to help take over this situation. Like, somebody really needs to help with his finances. Like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, so I think it's sad, but also you know there's people out there scamming. So that's, yeah, I mean, I might do something. Like, I might go on there and provide a service or some sort of provide something, some sort of value in order for the money to make sense. But yeah, no, I guess everybody gotta have a hustle, and I'm not knocking your hustle. I'm just saying that can't be my hustle, you know, like. All right, so that's it then. I guess if we have no more questions, I want to thank you guys, or thank you for tuning into this channel and to joining me on this video. I do hope that everybody ends up having a wonderful rest of your night, as well as the rest of your day tomorrow. If I don't see you, hopefully your weekend goes wonderful. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you can get notifications, and I will see you next time.